Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And we're back in the midst of Tier 3. Nibul. Well, I'm here now, what? I could have sworn I heard guests saying they wanted to go to the dining hall for a Nibul. Oh, we need stage 88 now, the challenge. Create an unforgettable simulation from the mystery assets hidden in these boxes before time runs out. Let's see how our competitors did. Judges. You can't be too ambitious with only 48 hours. The bigger your simulation gets, the less time you have to make it better. Were there supposed to be checkpoints in this? I don't think I got any. Sounds of choking on Venus waterfalls. Okay, how do we get down there? Doesn't look like we can do that right now. Maybe that's a thing that will open up. Anyway, here's 88th place. We have moles, the fire thing. So things I generally don't enjoy. I don't know what that other thing is. Oh, it's by Kamikaze Scotsman. I know who that is. The Abyss. He's one of Dr. Novocaine's friends. Average score of 39, a 20 from M-Jack, and a 62 from Parmesan. Those are the two very opposites, and then the other two kind of balance things out. It's usually how it goes with judges in these things. That was a screen. I wonder if I could rush jet. Oh, that's the gimmick. Oh, the hiddenness. Oh gosh, moles. Now it's kind of... Ow. Oh! Okay. Not the biggest fan of this gimmick, because we don't have a huge viewing area. This is unique. A weird way to transition around, that is... What's the purpose of this? I'm just gonna say that's a mistake. This gimmick is so odd, and it feels like there's multiple paths again. Or maybe not. Why did I have to go up there to see a completely blank wall? Oh, moles. I don't like moles. We'll flush them out. Oh, I can drop those. I just... Here's your bolt grinding spot. If you need one. Ow. Okay, not being able to see the platforms until you're, like, right next to them is... not good design. I wish the view was expanded a little bit, so I wouldn't be running into... I don't even know what that enemy is doing. One up there. Yeah, this is pretty unbearable without Rain Flush. Even with Rain Flush. Need that weapon energy, thank you. Alright, let's... Oh, there, we can get that. I don't need that anymore. Alright, what happens if I don't do that? Alright, we have a way to deal with you. I mean, at least the penalty wasn't instant death. I probably didn't need to cheese that. Well, there's been very little direction in this stage. Oh gosh. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, I don't like this stage. Dr. Novocaine, you need to get better friends. It's because you can't see those blocks until you are literally right on top of them. So this section becomes a guess and test thing, and not really based on, like, platforming or playing skill. And you guys know how I feel about guess and testing. Oh gosh, I gotta find my way through this nonsense. Okay, good. Oh, I don't like that gimmick. I would like it more if it was expanded more. Oh, we have a Sparkman battle. What was Sparkman weak against? Wasn't this? Oh, it is very much not that. How do you feel about your own weapon? Alrighty. Yeah, I feel there were alternate paths, but not going back to check it out. I'm kind of sick of alternate paths already. The Abyss. What a fitting name for a black hole of a level. It's not pretty, and it's not easy, but it is unique. The spotlight gimmick in here is honestly really strange in the way that I love. The level is bare bones, but the floating platforms with the spotlight are really fun and awesome. No, that last section was like guess and test with the thing. You don't know where the platforms are until you're like directly next to them. That leaves you with like no reaction time. The cannon shooters unfortunately make this a bit too hard. Yeah, those were kind of annoying as well. And I know that's the box, but it's still an issue. Well, it's an issue with the enemy placement and the mole spamming section with the thing. I do appreciate that the gimmick was used in different ways and with different enemy combinations. That's about where my appreciation ends, though. It's not, I don't appreciate this as a 62. Also, the moment where you are underwater and suddenly the moles appear and you are trapped in a corner is amazing. Wouldn't call that amazing at all. It gives a slight jolt of panic, but in a good way. Really fun and unique level, and I'm super glad I played it, even if it's fairly short. Dark, damp, and I can't see a thing. You recreated the Abyss. Congratulations. It's also not much of a comment. M-Jack with a score of 20. No fun to be had in this stage, apparently. M-Jack has like some of the most extreme scores we've seen. Either on the high end or low end. Just very odd. You know, when I saw the first screen of this level, I breathed a sigh of release and then said something like, "Oh, thank gosh. I was worried, given the title, that this was going to be one of those vile levels where the background is just a sea of endless black, and you have to hop along on little one-by-one chunks of platforms over bottomless pits." And then when I saw the second or third screen of the level, I said something like, "Oh, okay, well, at least this level didn't roll any hovering enemies in the box, so I know that even when it uses its darkness gimmick over a pit in a cruel and uninteresting fashion, I don't have to worry about being sniped in midair by, say, a canopeller, because that would be really awful. Suffice it to say, I didn't like this one very much. See, in theory, being in a perfectly lit room with pieces of platform only showing up when you're close sounds better than being in the dark the whole time, but this level leaves me unsure. Everything just feels so oddly placed, as if it was done by a machine rather than a human. Your little rock platforms that take you across are in strange shapes that don't quite make sense. Not every appearing rock really has a reason to be there. Like that one we rushed coiled up into the wall and found out it was a solid wall. And while in theory an underwater maze while you deal with moles sounds fine, in execution it's just more tedious than endearing. Yes. It's probably the sheer amount of moles that start popping out. Yes. Thank goodness for Rain Flush. Okay, so I guess that was the thing. We had little fish, and we had a few of those cannon things. Okay. Well, that's what we had. Atomic chicken. My wings are the hottest item on the menu, baby! Name you Adam Cole. Okay, there's the preview of the next one. Oh, we have the cut. Is that the cut machine thing? Or is that just the cut things from Mega Man 1 on the Game Boy? There were these cut things that would just go around in a circle. Very difficult. Well, not the most difficult things to avoid consistently, but when other things get thrown at you, it kind of becomes a hassle. I'm betting that's what it is, because it doesn't look like the cut thrower machine from Mega Man 1 on the NES, because that was, you know, a machine. Well, we'll find out next time, but for now, I'll take my leave.